I'm back. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but today we're gonna be looking at the doctor, or as I like to call, the Zappy Boy. The doctor's real name is Carter. Carter loved electrical things and low zapping stuff. But he loved it so much that he got the attention of the CIA. One day he ended up getting the attention of them, and he ended up working for them. And the CIA put him in a room and put him with the prisoners from other countries to torture them into confession, and to see what would they do. So they shut the door, locked him inside with the prisoner, and see what happened. A few days later, Carter loved his job so much that he didn't even need a mentor or anything like that. Heck, prisoners begged on their knees to not go into his office and get zapped and tortured probably to death. But yeah, that was his job and he loved it. But one day, when other workers came in, they found all the lights shut off, a bunch of corpses zapped, and Carter's mentor was burned to a corpse, and his skull opened with electrical electrical wires, something about like electrical things. I don't know what it is. Heck, the reason why he did all this because he got mad because he wanted to learn how to do mind control, and with his stats right now, he was really close on doing that. So he did, and he ended up getting mad and killed everybody, just like I told you earlier. Why'd I tell you again? I don't know. Also, you gotta note that this was like back in the 1660s back then. So yeah, he's really old. Heck, this all leads up to his power called Carter's Spark. It's a power where he can summon a electrical field, which he can zap anybody, revealing their location, but not their aura. If it hits them, they will get a stats effect of tier 1, and then if you keep on hitting them, they get 1, 2, 3 stats effect. And then when hit the third stats effect, they end up seeing illusions of them in the map. So that was ends up happening if you get zapped too much with this power. So yeah, if you see him, don't get zapped by his power. Heck, I don't know if it's different for me, but on mobile, it's he got a new power, which is called electrical blast. And then this power is so OP. It can summon a big it can take. Now if you summon the power, it can go like a big field, reviewing multiple auras and all that. And it's just the best. I like it so much. Okay, for his playstyle, it's like a medium and bad. For if you're the doctor, you're gonna get hit by a lot of pellets, a lot. So for you, I would bring brutal strength or something like that. But for him, it's like good and bad because they can pellet you. The doctor does not help in a chase, something like that. All you need to do is like tunnel them to actually get them, or shotgun with your power. And for survivors, it's bad because you can get shocked by his attack, and probably reveal your auras and all that. And plus, if you zap them enough, you can see, you can give them the illusion that they can see you as an illusion. That means if it spawns in a certain place, that's where a survivor is. So if you see any fake use, go to that area, because then you would end up seeing yourself. Okay, for his add-ons, he has his first one. For his first add-ons are the Electrod. These add-ons help a lot by the range of the add-ons that you can see. So these help a lot in range and power it takes. So that's basically all what those add-ons do. Okay, here we go for the order add-ons. These 3 types of series of add-ons, all they do is increase the madness of the zaps and the insaneness of the survivors, and it also creates fake pallets, and survivors won't know what's real or not unless they get close to the pellets and unless they drop them or not. Okay, now for the calm add-ons. These 3 series, all it does is decreases the shock radius on punishment mode, but increases it in treatment mode. And then it lasts longer on survivors for the you know, the shock value and all that. So I recommend like taking one. Okay, now for the restraint add-ons. These add-ons are like pretty good. All they do is give you more points, and the stats effect of the electric field does more damage. And when it's shock tier radius number 2 for the survivors, you can see your holograms faster now, which is a lot better. So that's all I have to say for that. All of these add-ons play an important part for the doctor because it helps them get like better stuff and better bullet points and more points for the game. For me, I would take one electrode add-on and like one of the 3 books, and like one order or restraint or calm add-ons, or one of those. Okay, now let's talk about the iridescent king. This, all it does is it brings an effect, and like it makes the game funner for you and the players, because it brings like a random effect from like one of the calm, restraint, or order series and all that, and it increases the effect of the shock, and it gives you a lot more points, and dang, that thing helps a lot. Okay, for the first perk for the doctor is overwhelming presence. This perk is pretty good for every survivor, every killer, because it for flashlights it won't hurt you that much anymore, and that's all it does. Okay, for the doctor's second perk is monitor and abuse. This perk, it's good for every killer except for the doctor. For all this perk does, it lowers your tear radius and like radius and all that. But for the doctor, you need a big tear risk, so your stats effect gains more points, and blood points and all that. So for the doctor, I wouldn't run it. But if you want a short tier risk, I'll take it for any survivor, for any killer except for the doctor. For third perk is overcharge. This perk, every time when you kick a generator, and if survivors go and if they break, now if they mess up a skill check, it reduces it by a chunk. So for me, I would run it, but that's my opinion. So I'd probably just run it. Oh, that took way too long. But now here's the doctor's Mori, which I like to call it won't hurt that much. So yeah, that's all I gotta say for the doctor. The doctor's really good for me, I'm really good as him, but for like noobs, it's like hardish if you know how to land your shock hits and sparks and all that. But if I were you, try it out. But if you like the video, like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'm gonna try to make more of these interrogation series things. So like, subscribe, and goodbye.